مرحبا أنا ندى وحال أسبوع في ندى تتكلم إماراتي نكمل سلسلة الأفعال الإماراتية الأسع. The verb of this week is to do. Okay, so before we start with this essential verb, I quickly want to mention that this verb is part of my 30 essential everyday Emirati verb series. We have already covered one verb from this series in this lesson over here. Please feel free to check that out. This verb series is a learner-created PDF that I have created to help me and other learners like me navigate the complicated verb of Emirati verbs. In this PDF, I have taken 30 of the most essential Emirati verbs and I have broken them down by the present, past, and future conjugations, along with 18 really simple, everyday usable phrases that will be really beneficial to you in your journey in becoming fluent in Emirati Arabic. This learner PDF, part 1 of this learner PDF, which contains 5 out of the 30 essential verbs, is now available for purchase in my Ko-fi store. Link is going to be in the description below. I really do hope you will purchase this and support me in creating more learner materials. And now, without further ado, let's get started with today's verb. So, to do is yasawi. Now, let's take a look at the present conjugations of this verb. I'm going to be putting up the present tense conjugation table right here. I do or I am doing is asawi. You do male is tasawi. You do or you are doing female is tasawin. He does is yasawi. She does is tasawi. We do is nasawi and they do is yasawun. Clear so far? Now let's go ahead and make some practice sentences so that you know exactly how this verb is used in an everyday conversation. I work out every day. Asawi, riyada, kilyo. You are doing the report now. Inta, tasawi, al-taqrir, al-hin. You are making coffee for everyone. We're talking to a female, so we're going to use tasawin, al-qahwa, hag, al-kil. He is making the presentation today. Yasawi, al-presentation, al-yom. Now, for she, let's say she is making food today. Tasawi, al-akil, al-yom. How about a sentence for we are doing? Nasawi. We are doing the project together. Nasawi, al-mashru, mabad. Now for yasawun. They're making a film. Yasawun, al-film. Wasn't that simple? Now, let's go on to the past tense conjugations for the verb to do. Here goes the table. I did is sawait. You did male is also sawait. You did female is sawaiti. He did is sawa. She did is sawat. We did is sawena. And they did is sawaw. Please note that I am still a learner myself, so my pronunciation may not be on point. But that is something that every learner of a new language goes through in the beginning phase. So don't let that deter you, don't let that phase you, and keep learning. Now let's go and make some sample sentences for practice so that you guys will know how to use these in everyday Emirati conversations. I already did the report. Sawait, al-taqrir, min zaman. Min zaman means already did it. You made breakfast already. Now, over here, even though I'm using already, it's more in a casual sense, right? Min zaman, when you use it for already, that is more of a formal kind of way to say it. But if you're talking to someone in your home or you're talking amongst friends or family, then you're going to use a khalas. So we're going to say, Inta khalas sawit al-rayog. Note that when we're using already in a casual sense, it comes before the verb. Okay, so khalas is going to come before the verb and min zaman is going to come after the verb, after the action has already taken place. In our earlier sentence, we said sawait al-taqrir min zaman. I already made the report. Correct? So min zaman came after the action had taken place and after the noun in question had also been talked about. When you're using khalas, it's going to come before the action and before the noun that you're going to be talking about. That is as per my understanding. So You already made breakfast will be انت خلاص سويت الرياض. Okay, now let's go on to سويتي, which is you made female. Did you make lunch? Please also note that the verb سوي, to do, it also includes making something. So it includes both doing something and making something, correct? So did you make lunch? If I'm asking that to a female, then I'm going to say سويتي الغداء, or you can also say أنتِ سويتي الغداء if you want to be more specific and more precise about who you're talking to. Okay, now let's go on to سوى, which is he did or he made. If I want to say he made the presentation earlier today, how am I going to say it? I will say سوى البرزنتيشن, because there really is no Arabic word for presentation, so we're going to use the English word سوى, but because there is no P in Arabic, we're going to use the B. So it's not going to be presentation in Arabic, it's going to be presentation. So سوى البرزنتيشن اليوم من زمن. Remember what I told you about using min zaman? Because min zaman is used mostly in formal conversations, it is going to come at the end of the action and the end of the noun. So what was the action? Him making it. What was the noun? The presentation. So سوى البرزنتيشن اليوم من زمن. All right? How about the verb سوت, which is she did. Let's say she already made dinner. So we're going to say he خلاص سوت العشاء. Remember what I told you about خلاص? Because it's used in a casual setting, it comes before the action. So it's going to come before سوت and it's going to come before the noun. So what was she making? She was making dinner. So he خلاص سوت العشاء. Okay? Next is سوينا, which is we did or we made. Let's say we did the project. Okay, so we did the project on Monday. So how are we going to say it? We're going to say سوينا المشروع يوم الاثنين. We did the project on Monday. Next, and the last one is سووا, which is they did. And that is going to be, let's keep it simple. Let's say they did the work already. So because we're talking about work, let's assume it's a formal statement. So we can say سووا الشغل من زمن. They did the work already. How are we holding up so far? Don't worry, we're almost at the last stretch. Now it's time for the future tense. Here goes the table, and let's get started. I will do will become بسوي. Do you remember the rule for the future tense? We take the letter B and we put it before the present tense of the verb to change it into the future tense. So I will do will be بسوي. You will do meal will also be بتسوي. You will do female will be بتسوين. He will do will be بسوي. She will do will be بتسوي. We will do will be بنسوي. And they will do will be بيسوون. Now let's get to the fun part, which is making sentences. I will make dinner tonight, which I won't, but okay. I will make dinner tonight. بسوي العشاء. Tonight will be الليلة. بسوي العشاء الليلة. بتسوي. You will make. What will you make? How about you will do the dishes tonight? Because I'm making dinner, so you will do the dishes tonight. Remember what I said? To do also covers making. So doing and making are both covered by this one verb. So بتسوي, you will do the dishes tonight. That will be انت بتسوي الصحون الليلة. What about you do female? So بتسوين will be, let's make it as a question. Did you do the report? So we can say انت بتسوين التقرير. Did you do the report? If you don't want to use the انت, you can also just say بتسوين التقرير. Everybody will still understand what you're saying. You usually add the pronoun just to make it more specific and precise. بيسوي. He will do the work tomorrow. So بيسوي الشغل بكرة. She will do or she will make بتسوي. She will make dinner tonight. So we can say بتسوي العشاء الليلة. How about we will make بنسوي. Let's make plans for the weekend. Plans are خطط. So بنسوي خطط للweekend. We will make plans for the weekend. Again, I don't know the Arabic word for Emirati Arabic word for weekend. I'm guessing there is no word. If there is, please do let me know in the comments. But for now, Let's just say بنسوي خطط للweekend. بيسوون. They will make. What will they make? Let's have them make biryani for dinner. So بيسوون biryani للعشاء. That's it, guys. We just learned the verb to do, the past, present, and future tense. We also learned how to make some sample sentences for each of the conjugations. These are all sentences that I've come up for myself that I feel will be most useful to us as learners because they're very basic sentences. They're easy to remember. And the sentences that I have created are ones that actually you will use in real life. You know, they're not textbookish, like they're not sentences that will make you think, hey, ye main kahan istemal karunga, you know, nothing like that. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Stay tuned for the next lesson in this series where we will be covering yet another verb from my 30 Essential Verb series. And don't forget to check out my Ko-fi store for this learner created PDF, which you can use to supplement all of my videos.